with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from South Florida. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. This caught right side by Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. A first carry here for Devon Achane. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Benford brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. They'll toss it here to Achan. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
On the other side of midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Achan. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Raiders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the left side, caught by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago. From the gun, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Quickly into the hands of Chase. To the pylon, he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Chicago. His 12th touchdown of the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Once again, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Miami.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Now Herbert throwing on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he will score! Keon Coleman, touchdown Chicago. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now Herbert again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Shakir.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On second down, Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen will throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jordan Brooks. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's into the hands of Shakir. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. to the air. On second down, here's Allen. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll take this one in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him in the game and 16 on the year. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good, and the visitors move out to a 21-3 advantage. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jalen Wright now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Herbert to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Allen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
In motion, Shakir. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Chicago. So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past 2 guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Oh! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Herbert. Out quickly here to Worthy.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Ed Oliver in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Now, Herbert. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Williams in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.